Oh, I'm live. I didn't mean to start it. I was trying to turn my music down and see if I still can. Perfect. So, let me make sure I am live. Yeah, okay. Alright, I recreated my bedroom in such a big new way. I am now laying in, so it's designed as a gamer chair, but it's a sexy, sexy chair now. People have had a lot of fun in this chair, and I now put it in my bedroom, and I added a heating pad to it, so it's heated. And watch, so I'm leaning back in it now, and then it rocks forward. See? It's really cool. And then you could watch in the mirror right there. It's sexy. And my sexy ass beautiful bed. Look at my bedroom. In this sexy robe. And I have right next to my sexy chair, I have a flogger. And this is meant to be a feather duster, but we all know I use it for other sexy purposes. And a candle and some other cool things that I could tell you all about. But what I really want to talk about, and I'm going to put you down so I can talk. Let's make sure that's aiming at me. This is going to be challenging. Hold on, I'm going to figure this out. I got an idea. I have a bag of goodies that I'm using to make gifts because I'm crafting away like a cute little elf. But right now, I'm going to use that bag of goodies to prop you up on. There. Oh, there's hangage. Alright. Now, I'm in there. It's a leather chair. That's why you hear that squeaking. Okay. Now I can sit comfortably, and let me point it up a little more. Move. Okay. There. Okay. So, I want to tell you about my sexy overnight tantric adventures and retreats. Retreat meaning more than one night. So it is my biggest passion and deepest desire and love to hold a reverent, sacred space for people in creating tantric journeys for people. And Tantra to me is very broad. I celebrate Tantra in a lot of ways. Tantra to me is really finding all the many ways we can really embrace our life and have more bliss and joy and pleasure and grace and ease in working through the entirety of our human experience to find what it is that we need there. Our emotional experience, our physical experience, our intellectual experience, our sexual experience, our energetic experience, our spiritual experience, like everything. And so when you go on a Tantra journey with me, I tend to every one of those aspects of you. And I am offering specials on my overnights and retreats. I'm reducing my regular donation structure pretty heavily for the holidays. So for the rest of December and for the month of January. For these overnight sessions and retreats. So an overnight session would consist of a full, like, at least 12 hours. You know, if you arrive, say, one night at 5 p.m., and you would leave the next day at 5 a.m., but we could do 5 p.m. to 5 p.m., right? And we could also do, up to 7 days is what I know I could hold space for. And so during these tantric retreats, They're very customizable to meet you where you're at financially. I'm very considerate of where people are at financially, as well as all the different things you want to explore. And if you go to my website, you see I have 4 different tiers of offerings that helps you see all the different levels and ways I show up. And then I can help you. Like, we'll have a brief discussion about, your intentions and desires. But I always ask that you read my website first to get a baseline understanding of what I'm coming with, right? And then we'll have a little discussion about what, you saw there that really interests you. If you were to have your, most ideal fantasy retreat or overnight session, what would that look like, right? And then I feel into that, and I find my yeses and say, okay, yeah, so this is where I'm a yes, this is where I'm a no, this is where I could be a yes, but we need to, negotiate and talk some more, So, it's really, I have an organic approach. There's no cookie-cutter tantra session, okay? It's very customizable. There's a baseline of how I show up as, I'm Candace, I'm unique, and I have my own container of boundaries and consent and desires and lack thereof desires, I don't do anything I don't enjoy. I'm in the business of pleasure, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Everything I do, I authentically enjoy. So, you could come here and I could make you breakfast and lunch and dinner. We could have morning, afternoon, and night sessions. We can discuss you staying in my room with me or having your own space. We could discuss you not having 3 sessions a day, just 1 session a day. And then what does each of those sessions look like? Are the sessions all in the house? Do we go out and, do our sessions involve outings? All that stuff, And the temple here is a 3-story home on the canyon, 15 minutes from the airport, 15 minutes from the zoo, 15 minutes from the Balboa Park. We really wouldn't even have to leave here. It's a perfect little nest retreat, right? Everything when you tell me you're coming, I will have everything you need here for us to just be together for that period of time, and whatever container we create for us. And this could be one-on-one, but this could be for a couple or a family, or a triad, or, a cule, a non-monogamous cule. So it doesn't have to be one-on-one. I'm open. I do work with all different styles of relationships. And it also could be a professional practitioner training retreat. I do practitioner training. I have experience in that as well. So there's many, many, many options here at the Temple of Frolic in San Diego. When I travel to Boston, I have many options and ways of showing up, but there I'm still kind of like a traveling temple, and now I have a more permanent location, but it's still not as set up and awesome as this. So, and I have so many things I have to tend to when I'm there in a short period of time, that my time is much more taken. So if you're in the New England or Boston area, I highly suggest booking with me ASAP. Pre-booking. If you want to see me in New England. If you want to see me in San Diego, I still pre-booking, all the way. I have more spaciousness in time because I live here. When I'm in Boston, I'm only there for 5 to 10 days. And I also have family there, and I have some clients I've been seeing for 8 years. I have some clients that they have made investments on a monthly basis in our work together. And so I'm committed to my work with them. And so when I go to Boston, I'm committed to showing up for those people who have invested in our work together. So that's the other component, you know. If you make an investment in the Tantra work, and if you make an investment, when I say investment, like some people just hear money, dollar signs, whatever, but the investment I'm talking about is in you. It's in your desires, it's in what you want. And don't say yes to investing in a journey with me until you're a hell yes. And I've said no to many people when I hear hesitancy. I want to know you're a hell yes, and I want to be a hell yes. And then we'll discuss where we want to go. And I have many people who don't invest to start, you know, they just want to get a taste, you know, and make sure our energy aligns, and then they sign up for one of the more expanded programs. And when you're in this expanded program and you invest in yourself this way, it allows more space for us to relate. Over the last 8 years of building a professional Tantra practice, I've always been trying to find more ways to be open, more ways to relate, more ways to help. And I've definitely found that the more time I get to spend with people, then it opens up more space for us to relate. The more committed you are to the work, and the way I know that is by a financial investment. There's a reality. I do the same thing. You know, I just made a financial investment myself in some structural integration, Rolfing therapy body work. It was a hefty investment, but the thing is, it's me, it's my body, it's for me. I'm investing in me, and I'm so appreciative that she's available to do this work with me. You know, having a practitioner that will be available to you on a weekly or monthly basis and invest themselves to you is important. And I value that. I have, Emily Oram is my love ninja. You know, I've invested in her, and she's invested in me. I've had many teachers I've invested in, both on a heart, soul, soul level as well as financial level, and just so many ways. Like, the investment is so big, and you know, money is a part of it sometimes. And as you know, I also create space for sacred exchange investing relationships, but it's also an investment. I invest my time in you in offering my professional services, and you invest your time in me in offering your professional services, right? And so it's still an investment, and we're exchanging our services, and our services are of value that we would normally charge someone else with money, dollar sign, right? But we're not. So there's so many ways, right? We can exchange our love and receive each other's services and invest in getting our needs met. And so I just really wanted to talk about what it is I do and what these containers are. I talk about all the time. You know, my website says a lot, and I talk about a lot, and I do a lot of events. And I want to start really doing more videos and telling you guys more about what it really looks like if you invest in a session with me, if you have a session with me. Because I know a lot of people wonder, you know, I have a lot of people that have been watching me for so long before they make the choice to make the call. And I love it when they do. You know, I've had people that are watching me for years, and I've had some people that still haven't made the call, that just message me, or I have a follower that goes between Africa and San Diego, and I haven't met them yet, but I've communicated with them, and we've built a relationship, and I really look forward to when we do get to meet, so, yeah, all the ways, and, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Mwah, 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 mwah. And remember, I'm kicked off Facebook. Meow! Please help me share my stuff on Facebook. I can't approve anything on the Temple of Frolic page, so I can't do anything there. But the event pages on the Temple of Frolic page, you can post freely and invite your friends and share those on your page and in groups. In my YouTube videos. And friend and follow me on FetLife if you haven't done it yet. FetLife rocks, guys. My name is Elise Divine there. And there's a Temple of Frolic group on FetLife. And join the meetup groups if you haven't done that. Mwah, mwah, mwah.